Colorado State Rams. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Colorado State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Oh, he had it right down the mound. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. Fires one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got enough for the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Looking downfield, it's Tcfssl. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Rams are on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a man. It's Tcfssl. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Rams are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the ground, it's Howell. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To throw, it's Tcfssl. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They boot it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up
a second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the move, it's Howell. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Howell. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Tcfssl. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rams will hustle to the line. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rams have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. Big guy tries to barrel in, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Howell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Fresno State will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Tcfssl. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Pocket breaking down. Inside the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Quick spin on the run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Tcfssl. Going for 6. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Howell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Sonny Lubick Field.
The Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Mitchell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown Bulldogs. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your...
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Tcfssl. Got the quick pass. Bounced off his feet. The Rams want to move quickly. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown Rams! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
31, Fresno State, 10. On
the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Howell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Slithers into space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Howell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Using his legs, it's Howell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying play action. This time it's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to bull his way in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Are forced to settle for 3.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. Sweet cut there. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Back to throw, it's Tcfssl. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rams will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Looking for a crease. It's Howell. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Gets open down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. will score! Touchdown, Fresno State!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's open on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall in the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Tcfssl. That's caught. It's hooked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rams line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Looking for space. It's Dupree. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to throw. It's Tcfssl. That's reeled in. It's Hooks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that